This is the script for Season 3, Episode 2. We are moving from the mind of the machine to its eyes. This episode explores how the digital world has become a prison without bars, where every click is a footprint and every camera is a judge. Designed for a 15-minute runtime, approximate 2,200 words. Season 3, Episode 2, The Panopticon INTRO, Shadow Practice. Welcome to your shadow practice session. Today, we are being watched. We are being logged. Focus on the P, CK, and N sounds. Keep your voice low, like a secret. Master the English of the surveillance age. Let's begin. The script. If you knew that someone was watching you every second of every day, would you act the same? Would you say the same things? Or would you filter your soul to match the expectations of the observer? In 1791, a philosopher named Jeremy Bentham designed a prison. He called it the Panopticon, a circular building with a tower in the center. The guards in the tower could see into every cell, but the prisoners could never see into the tower. They never knew when they were being watched, so they had to assume they were being watched always. They became their own guards. They policed their own behavior. This is the logic of the surveillance state. You don't need a gun to control a man. You only need a lens. This is the story of the modern panopticon, a world where the tower has been replaced by the cloud, and the prisoners are paying for the privilege of being watched. In the 20th century, surveillance was expensive. It required spies in trench coats, microphones in flower pots, files in metal cabinets. It was targeted. It was physical. It was the audit of the Stasi or the KGB. But in the 21st century, surveillance is passive and total. We volunteer the data. We carry the GPS tracker in our pocket. We put this smart speaker in our kitchen. We ring the digital doorbell that records the street. We are leaking our lives into a data lake that never dries up. Look at the facial recognition grid. In major cities, there are millions of cameras. They aren't just recording video. They are analyzing it. They are mapping your face, tracking your gait, reading your license plate. They are linking your physical body to your digital identity. You cannot walk in silence anymore. Your shadow has a serial number. Look at the data brokers. Companies like Axiom and Palantir. They don't know your name. They know your pattern. They know what you buy, where you sleep, what you fear, what you vibe with. They collect billions of points and simulate a digital twin of you. They sell this twin to advertisers, to insurers, to political campaigns. They predict your future actions before you have even thought of them. This is the algorithmic panopticon. The tower doesn't just see you, it knows you. Look at the social credit score. In some parts of the world, surveillance is explicit. If you cross the street illegally, your score goes down. If you buy healthy food, your score goes up. If your score is low, you cannot buy a train ticket. You cannot get a loan. Your friends start to avoid you because your score affects their score. This is the final evolution of Bentham's dream. A society where morality is calculated by a server, where dissent is mathematically impossible because the cost is exclusion from society itself. The noir truth of the panopticon is that it kills the private self. If you are always on stage, you are always acting. You stop exploring dangerous ideas. You stop questioning the system. You become predictable, compliant, safe. The panopticon doesn't just watch behavior, it standardizes it. How do we escape the tower? You must understand your digital footprint. You must realize that privacy is not about hiding secrets. It is about autonomy. It is about the right to be incalculable. You must use the shadows. Encryption, VPNs, cache, analog moments. Every action that the algorithm cannot read is an act of resistance. Every conversation that isn't logged is a victory for the human spirit. The camera is whirring. The server is storing. And the lens is clearing. Will you conform? Or will you vanish? The tower is high. The light is bright. And the mirror is watching. Stay sharp. The walls have ears. The streets have eyes. And the cloud has a memory. Don't let the watcher become the writer of your life. The record is active. The data is flowing. And the audit is universal.